y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Marissa Explains It All. Today I am showing you how I made this really cute spring/summery wreath, and it is perfect for this time of year when you just want a little bit of cheer for your doorstep. It's got a nice citrus to it, that kind of citrus theme to it, and also a little bit of southern pops with some cotton. So if that sounds interesting to you, stay tuned and I'll be right back. First, I started with a grapevine wreath, and this is from the Floral Accents brand at Walmart for $5.99 in the floral section. And I made one for my mom too, so you'll see two of some things. I also picked up some assorted greenery, so I really liked these eucalyptus leaves, and also picked up some boxwood picks for some extra texture. I found some really cool looking pothos vines that were longer. That would be good. And for the flowers, I stuck with kind of white and picked out magnolias, and then this brushy kind of flower called a celosia, which I hadn't seen before, and then some hydrangeas. For oranges, I actually found the perfect bag, aptly named Bag of Fruit. So this was $7.99 at Walmart, and I liked how it had different size oranges in it for some variation because I like the really small ones. And I also bought these burlap striped bows from Amazon, 2 for $10. You can make these, but I just find that they're so much easier pre-made. And so for tools, you'll just need a hot glue gun and some wire cutters. So go ahead and plug in your hot glue gun, and I'm starting by just laying out the greenery and kind of getting an idea of where I want everything. I do use my wire clippers to clip the stem from the pothos, and I cut it into a few long pieces and just kind of started sticking them inside the wreath to get an idea of what my base greenery would look like. And I did the same here with the eucalyptus, just sort of cutting off sprigs and placing them around the wreath to get a nice kind of base to it. And once I was happy with that, I actually started going ahead and gluing everything down really well. Use generous amounts of glue here. You can't glue it enough. I went ahead and just stuck the stems inside the wreath itself as well. And I placed the bow here just on top, just to get an idea of the placement. I'm not really going to stick it down yet, but wanted to kind of figure out where it was going to go so I could, arrange everything outside of that. So I continued kind of filling in the picks just to make it nice and full. And then I started with the flowers. I wanted the main flowers, the magnolias, to be placed kind of near the bow. And then I just sort of arranged the other ones around in a way that I thought looked nice. I tried to balance out the larger flowers with the smaller by hydrangeas. Just kind of placed them a little bit randomly. With the oranges, again, just glued those, and I really wanted to nestle the oranges beside the bow and also just kind of randomly around the flowers, allowing some to peek out kind of behind the foliage. And then I stuck the smaller blooms in to sort of add in those accents of white, and so I'm just kind of tucking those little sprigs in. And then the last touch is to fluff out our bow and add it, and this is wired, of course, and so you can kind of fluff it out and make the loops stick up a bit more, a little bit more 3D, and kind of pop each layer out individually and make it look nice. And I went ahead and glued that on really well. I actually did add one more touch at the end here. I found some cotton balls from the Dollar Tree and added those as well. They have these in the craft section of the Dollar Tree, which is just perfect to give it that extra southern touch. So I thought that went nicely with the magnolias, and here is my wreath all complete. I think it is the perfect touch of spring and just a nice little piece for my front porch. So that is it. I absolutely love how it turned out. Really simple to make, and love how it just brightens everything up, and it ties right into my layered doormat, which I love. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below. I'd love to help out. Otherwise, see you next time for the next DIY. Bye guys.